Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to Pakistan School Muscati Learning, and we are learning from our book Amazing Science Grade 4, and I'm your teacher Mr. Itza. Welcome to science class students. Are you ready to learn something new? Yes, let's get going students. These are the virtual classroom rules by all the good students already following the rules. This is the continuation of unit number 1, understanding our bodies, and today's plan is to read topic lungs, heart, teeth. First of all, we'll review the introduction of lesson, then read page number 3, then I do some explanation about the reading session, and then one activity which is on your book page number 8. Question number 1, you have to do this work in notebook, part E, then some points to ponder, you need to remember the points, and then question number 4, which is on your book page number 9, you have to do this work on book, that is as quiz, because you already done the reading, so I know that everyone knows the answer. So let's get started students. First of all, we will review the previous learning. Last week we learned about our body is a wonderful machine. Each of the many different parts of our body has special job to do. The bones and muscles work together to make you move. The most complicated part is brain, which controls all the other parts. The fuel for the human body is food. Like all other living things, the human body is made of tiny particles called cells. There are millions of cells in the body. The skin, blood, muscles, and most other body parts are made of cells. There are 206 bones in your body. Do you know that? The skeleton gives the body its shape. Some bones protect the main inner organs, for example, brain, heart, lungs. There are more than 600 muscles in your body. Some of the muscles help your body to move. Muscles are made of tough, elastic tissue. That was the previous learning, students. Now we are moving on to today's reading. Are you ready? Book page number 3, topic is lungs. As you breathe, start breathing. Deep breathe. Come on, student. So your chest move in and out. Inside the chest, there are two sponge-like organs on either side of the heart. They are called lungs. The lungs take in a gas from the air called oxygen. This oxygen is absorbed into the bloodstream. When you breathe in, your lungs fill with air and become larger. When you breathe out, your lungs become smaller as air is squeezed out of them. So are you ready to read? Just watch one activity which is on your book page number 8. So watch this activity and you can do this at home, but be aware, do not try this activity in front of your device, but you can make one video for your project as well. Okay, so student, you just need lime water and test tube, because at home we are doing online classes, so in home test tube was not available. I know that will be not available at home, so you can, no problem, you can take any bottle, you can take any glass and start bubbling. Just put the straw inside and exhale bubbles. Okay, exhale, just breathe out. So when you are breathing out, that carbon dioxide comes outside. So carbon dioxide mixed with lime water, so it cannot mixed actually. So that's why it's become a cloudy water. Can you see that? The water color changes. It's become whitish, isn't it? Isn't it? It's trusting. Uh-huh. So do this activity at home and tell me that what happens to the lime water when you are exhaling. Breathe outside. So now we are moving on to the next, that is on book page number 3, heart. The heart is a pump that is always working. It is made of strong muscles and is about the size of your fist. As it beats, it pumps blood to all the different direction, the different parts of the body. In this way, oxygen which has been absorbed by the blood is carried to all the millions of cells in the body. The body cells need oxygen to stay alive. Hmm. So heart is a pump. Okay, so now we are moving on to the teeth. Before food can be used by the body, it must be broken down into small pieces. This breakdown begins in your mouth when you chew food. This is done by your teeth, your jaws, and the muscles that move the jaws. A tooth has two main parts: the crown, which is that part which can be seen sticking out from the gum, and the root, which holds the tooth firmly in its sockets in the jawbone. The crown is covered by a non living substance called enamel, which is the hardest substance in the body. It protects the tooth from wearing away. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, students. So the points to ponder, students, are that our body is a wonderful machine. Likewise, all machines, our body need food as fuel. Each of the many different parts of your body has a special job to do. The bones and muscles work together to make you move. The lungs take in gas called oxygen from the air. The heart pumps blood around the body. Our teeth help us to grind, chew, bite, etc. The invisible part above the gum is called the crown. The crown has a whitish covering. It's called the enamel. It is the hardest substance in the body. The entire part of the tooth which is not visible and is inside the gum is called root. Now about today's word. Today is April 11th, Sunday, unit number 1, understanding our bodies. Question number 1, answer the following. It's a notebook work, student. We are doing E part. So today we read about heart. So do you know the answer? What is the function of heart? Yes, the heart pumps blood with oxygen to all parts of the body cells. Do this in notebook, okay, and learn the question and answer, okay, student? So now it's a quiz time. This work you have to do in book. I know that my all the good students already read about it. Only one part we'll discuss tomorrow, but I know that when you done two, so the left one is the and now we have this. I shuffled. Okay, now tell me the name of this part. Yes, it is heart. That one is lungs. Now the brain. Yes. So, student, now it's time to say Allah Hafiz to everyone. Have a very nice and blessed day. Thank you for listening and read the lesson thoroughly to find out more interesting and make your own question answer. They will help you understand more. Okay, student? Allah Hafiz.